So hey, a friend just picked up this bass, used, fairly inexpensively. It is a Squier Deluxe Active Jazz Bass 4, the Roman numeral 4. I think that's the name of it, if I remember it all correctly. But anyway, it's pretty cool. It's active, has a little battery compartment here, and it looks pretty sharp. I googled a bit, and some complaints have been the weight of it. You know, that it's very heavy. This is not super heavy. The neck feels a little heavy, but it's not terrible. I tried it with a Strat. It doesn't neck dive or anything like that. But you know, I think maybe the body's a little light, but nonetheless, whatever. It is a super impressive bass. He picked it up, and we thought that it was all modded out. It is not, because the headstock just says Squier Jazz Bass. That's it. Somebody put these stickers for little fret markers. So, I don't know. But it has dots on the side, so I'm not sure if you really need the stickers, but whatever. So, let's go through it. It sounds really cool. Active pickups, just the regular jazz type pickups. It has a volume control. This here is a blend between the two pickups. This is a stacked treble and bass, boost and cut. There's like a center detent, and there's a center on the pickup knob also. And then this here is a mid, boost, and cut. And then this is what they call the slap switch. And it's supposed to be like it boosts the bass in the high frequencies for slapping. I don't know. This has half round strings on it, and they don't sound that great for slapping, it seems, but I'm not that much of a slapper anyway. So let's check it out. So the pickup blend all the way to the bridge. The neck. It's very bright. That was another complaint. The active electronics are pretty darn bright, and they do definitely seem bright. But anyway. So, if we cut some highs. Ooh, scratchy knobs. That takes care of that problem. Put in just a tiny bit. Okay, the bass. Boost the bass. Okay, then the center. And then cut the bass. I'm used to round one strings, so I'm going to put it back in the center. And now the bass. Now the mid. So if I boost the mids, cut the mids, so this is quite a range of controls. And then the slap switch, if I that's off. If I flick it on, sounds better with the switch down. And what I looked up online is it boosts bass and treble. So it boosts the low and the high frequencies rather than cutting the mids. So with the switch down, that's what I just played. If I flick it up, this is down, up, so up, it's definitely a boost. And I think it sounds worse for slapping, but whatever. So anyway, it's a pretty darn awesome bass for not a whole lot of cash. And the neck feels great. It's a little bit chunkier than my Squier Jazz, which is a totally different guitar, totally different model, everything. It's a little chunkier, but it definitely has that jazz bass feel, and it's still the same width. It's not a wider neck, it's just a little bit deeper, and it feels fine. I mean, it fits in the palm of your hand great. The fretboard is ebonol or some sort of thing, where it's like, I guess, wood sawdust in epoxy or some sort of plastic phenolic something. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't even know if that's the right word. But anyway, the fretboard feels great. It looks great, black, and it feels super smooth. And I don't notice any dead spots or anything. I really have a hard time faulting this bass, except that I wouldn't have put these strings on it. I would have put round lines, but whatever. So there you go. That's my review. It's a pretty cool bass.